Oh, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for the Vaal Classic, Tuesday, the 15th of November. This was the meeting postponed from last week, and I'm going to try and give us a bit of news before the shows go out. And the big news this week is about Lasix, and I'll enlarge on that tomorrow. But the very interesting articles come out in the Paulik report about the effects of Lasix and whether they have done everything that the NHA and the various jockey clubs around the world have actually said for a long time that that Lasix has done to horses, which has been detrimental. Well, that proves to be unfounded completely. And we as horsemen have always known that. We've known that the regulatory bodies have used the use of Lasix as a supposed drug masker and all types of things. Definitely not the case. But as I say, if you go to the Paulik report, you'll see the whole article, and I will enlarge on it tomorrow when I know more about it. So let's go into the Vaal Classic. First race is off at 12:35, 26 pentrometer, which is pretty soft, 2 meter false rail at the 600 meter mark. Now, this card has got some possibilities. As I say, we kick off with the first, which is 1,000 meter work riders plate, and it looks like an absolute two-corner contest. 5 Heart and Mind, third run after arrest, shows pace. Charmer Mabaya for Paul Matchett, and 8 Mia Regina, 2 very good runs for the Crawford outfit. Now moves to Joburg, to James Crawford, and head of the speed rating, and if she's anywhere near ready on her Cape form, she'd be able to win this. The interesting horse is Inventrix, which was a favourite from the Fani Broncos stable, and he says in the comment, will need the run. So if he says it will need the run, we've got to take that on face value, and as a result, we will leave it out. Race 2, maiden plate, 1,000 meters, and I made this a 3-corner contest. My top choice was Fly Isabella Fly. The Allianz Van Furen runner, Jogging Guiza, gets the ride now, and the blinkers on, I think, is a big plus for Fly Isabella Fly. What else? Tiger in Red, there's been a bit of money for this. Showed pace first time out. Sam Masia looked very closely at this one for an improvement. And then Mandelay's got the form, got a good last run, and certainly would go into the race with a big chance. Last Survivor, blinkers improved it last time. Could be back in the quartets. Race 3, maiden plate. They've got 1,200 meters, and I'm going with 2 horses here. 3 Lovers Lane, very hard to go against. We haven't got a rider yet. This is 8:45 on the day of the races. Blinkers have been put on, and that makes a big difference. Was back to favourite last time, ran no type of race, but look for a big improvement here with whoever rides it. Number 2, King of Venus might be the big improver. Best run was over the 1,200. His first run has had 3 shockers since then, but look for improvement from King of Venus. And then Sriracha, the unraced David Nieuwenhuizen runner. Now, interestingly enough, what you say gets Sam Masia, but Sam Masia normally rides for David Nieuwenhuizen. Neither of these horses were declared with a jockey, so there was probably a bit of an argument, and St. John Gray won. And if St. John Gray wins, means that he could fancy what you say a bit, so put that into your plate too. Race 3, maiden plate, work riders, maiden plate, 1,700 meters. A 3-corner contest as well. Well, the Crawford stable looks like it's in for a cracker of a day. They've got all these horses that come up from Cape Town. They've all come off a rest, but if they're fit and well and they've got a knack of getting them right, James Crawford certainly works them. Number 1, Island Beauty, will be very hard to beat. But Sassy's got the best form, number 4, and looks like it's absolutely suited by this race perfectly. A danger to all of them is number 10, Aunt Pity Pat. St. John Gray's runner gets Mangwawa and looks for big improvement. This is head of the speed rating and could improve quite a lot. Coffee Berry for the back end of quartets. Race 5, maiden plate. They go 1,700 meters, and I made this a 3-corner contest. My top choice was number 5, Future Pearl. very good form, gets the blinkers, which I think might make a difference, and hard to beat. But Rosie Lemon from the Broncos outfit, good form too. And I like the way she's coming along, the daughter of Ideal World. This should be perfect for her, the 1700. She'll go very, very well. The other horse I made a note of here is number 6, Breakpoint. Sam Messier for David Nieuwenhuizen. I told you Sam Messier normally rides for Nieuwenhuizen. Breakpoint's first run was very, very nice indeed. And that was over the course, and I expect this one to go well. The its last run was no run at all, but look for big improvement from Breakpoint. Right, race 6, Work Riders, 2,400 meter and maiden plate, and very hard to go against. Prime example, 1 to 3. So let's have a look at the rest of them. Ballycotton's got form but puts up 1.5 kilos overweight, so it's got 54. It only gets 2 kilos from Prime Example, which might not be enough. And Harold the Duke always runs there or thereabouts. He's got some form, and Diane Stanger needs a change of form to see her get back on the pony again. Race 7, maiden plate, 1,450 meters. I make this the hardest race on the card. Robert Burns is Crawford inmate that comes from Cape Town. Got very good form. As I said, he's got 3 very good runners today. Cornello, 2 good runs. Matsuli gets the ride for Shailen Naidu. Now, what's interesting is Joe Gengwiza rode this last time. Ran a cracking second to Global Approach. Joe Gengwiza is on the Mike de Kock train Pembroke. Now have a close look at that, because Mike de Kock's got another runner in the race, Warbonnet Creek, with Fenny aboard it, and Warbonnet Creek looks like a definite runner in the race. Godfather looks like an improver. Thermoply looks like an improver. Third run, both of them, and they could all come into the play. But the horse that actually interests me is Pembroke. It will be very interesting to see how he goes, and I'm going to watch him closely in the race. Race 8, this is a maiden plate fillies and mares. They go 1,450, 3 horses. The Mike de Kock pairing, Last Wild One and Niali Beach, both look like they've got outstanding chances in the race. Drawn 1 and 3, good riders. Mabaya and Fenny ride those 2. Now that's why I say to you, take a close look at Joe Gengwiza. He gets to ride Alice May for the Mike de Kock outfit in this race as well. Didn't run a bad race first time out. So, got a very strong hand Mike de Kock has here. So what else is there? The only other horse that I could find was for Memorial Day, which means that you've got to put that in. The Stephen Moffat runner gets a good rider. You've got to ignore his loss. It choked up, and the form before that was pretty good. The finder of the race might be number 5, I Am Who I Am. The Sam Messier, David Nieuwenhuizen inmate, looks like it's got some sort of chance here too. But de Kock holds the key. And looks like a good day's racing. There's lots to like about it. And we'll be back tomorrow with Greyville.